Good day, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, I'm going to try to not hold you guys for that long, but there are a few things that I want you to pay attention to. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button, and bell so that way you can be notified every time I'm dropping a video. Hit the like button for your girl, and drop a comment in the comment section. Now, let's get to today's video.
How hard it is for me to get up and face reality, because this was not my reality a week ago. I can't tell y'all how hard it is, because I love so hard, and I love harder and harder and harder every time, and this one hurts the most.
Whatever. So, in the process of her, I started to feel she grew feelings. I started to let her know who I was as a person. I said, listen here. I said, I know you starting to grow feelings for me, but I want to let you know who I am as a person. First and foremost, I don't see myself at this time period, with me being 19 years old, with me have not experienced my 20s and all this stuff. I do not see me being just loyal to you. And by loyal, I don't mean the real definition of loyalty. The real definition of loyalty is to have somebody back through whatever. That's what I find. That's what loyalty is to me. Some people value loyalty off if you cheat or if you don't cheat. But in the beginning, I told her, I said, yo, I'm a loyal individual, but I can't sit here and lie to you and say, if I be with you, it's just gonna be you the only person I'm gonna have sex with, or you would be the only partner. And she took it in and she was like, no, that's different. It's different. I appreciate your honesty. Nobody's ever been that honest and straight up with me. If we was to get together, we could work. I think I could work with that. All right, so boom. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, in the process of this, I think I found my match for my present moment self. Because I don't know in the future, 10 years from now, 5, 6, 7 years from now, I may say, okay, I'm done. I don't want to experience sexual relations with this many people or this many people. I probably just want my personal, and that's it. But speaking of me, my present sense, I know who I was as a person, and that comes from loving myself and just knowing myself, and not trying to be a poison to another female. Because I feel like in my past, don't get me wrong, motherfuckers need to take accountability for what they did in the past, but I'm always take accountability for myself. So speaking on my behalf, I know I wasn't the best man, and that's because I was dishonest. I said, if I ever get in another situation, another relationship, I'm gonna be honest, because that's what lets you know what's wrong or right. That's what wrong or right sides with. It's either the lie or the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when it comes down to who's wrong or who's right, it always comes down on what was being truthful from the beginning, or what was being a lie, or what was a lie. Y'all know what I mean? It's hard to say it, but there was one thing I laid out there. I said I don't see myself being just fucking the same person for the rest of my life. And that's understandable for the age I'm at. I'm mature in a lot of areas, but I'll be allowed to say I'm mature in every aspect of life, because everybody can grow from somewhere. Then that process, I said I couldn't see myself having sex with the same person. And the next thing was, I said, I don't see myself having one wife. And that's another thing. Marissa, she was big on marriage. So I'm like, I had to let her know, like, I don't see myself having one wife. I said, I'll probably marry you, but you would have to, be cool with the simple fact that I believe in polygamy. So you may not be the only person that I would marry. You know what I'm saying? And I let her know that. And she was like, that's different. I feel like that's cool. I feel like that's something I can work on with being open to as well. So hear me out. So this was pretty much the thing, and no disrespect, Marissa was willing to give up all of these things that she felt was that she was gonna get from just out of life. She felt she was gonna get married, which she probably is. She probably might find that person that is just gonna marry her. But this is pretty much her life. This was pretty much already thought out in her brain. She was gonna get married to somebody that was faithful for her, faithful just to her, build a whole family, and just live happily ever after. And I was telling her, it sounds a bit like a fairy tale because certain things don't always play in that type of sense, or the cards don't sometimes roll out that way, but it's not impossible. But I say, if you're looking from that, from me, my present moment, who I am as today, when I wake up today, you're not gonna find that in me. I let her know that several times, several occasions, and she was cool with it. And she said, well, she was with me in a sense of hope. I feel like she was with me in a sense of hope, and I grew out of it.
Y'all been harassing me on every social media, just saying crazy stuff like I lost my bag, I was only there for the money. This was the killer part. I'm gonna have to work very hard to buy a Gucci hat. And you don't know me at all. That means you don't know me at all. Because one thing about Marissa Danae is she has her own goddamn money. Okay? Her own. Not nobody else's. My own. And I take pride in it. Don't no man pay my bills. No man has not paid my bills. I pay my own bills.
Now that you guys have heard both sides of the party, I just want to throw in my 2 cents. And this is what I really want to say. The gentleman, Mr. Choppa, did what he was supposed to have done. It's so many times where people get themselves in relationships and just rush into stuff, or get into situationships with people, and what's really desired and really what you want is really never thought out. You just think that what you want is going to happen. You think that you're going to be this person's only girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever the hell the case may be. You think that this person is not going to cheat or go sleep with somebody else. But in this case, he told her, or at least he told us, that he told her from the beginning what it was. And every time he told her what the situation was, she agreed and said that that was something that she can live with. And a lot of times women do get into relationships with men and have a tendency of thinking that we can change the nigga. And that's not the case 9 times out of 10. And in this case, he kept implying who he really was to her. And like he said, she told him that she had hope that it would change, but it never did. And he's only 19, so he's really doing her a justice by telling her exactly what he wants and what he's willing to deal with. And he didn't even have to do that. Like, he didn't have to do that. But like he said, honesty is the best policy. And I think that he did what he was supposed to have did. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation in the comment section. Until the next video.